Hi, everybody. It's me again. It's Amariah Ariel, the chosen lioness of God, because I am the chosen one. I just wanted to talk to you today about the people that I have been drawn to learn from as my mentors, life coaches, transformational coaches, whatever you want to call them. So I'm just going to name a few of the main people that I have learned from and that have helped me through challenges that I've taken on, because they are things that I've chosen for my life, for what I want out of my life. But I'm going to name a few. One of the people that I started listening to. Well, I'm going to start just in the past couple of years, past maybe 2 years. I've been listening to Les Brown. I started off listening to Les Brown within the past 2 years. And then I ran into Tony Robbins. And more recently, I ran into Miss Lisa Nichols. All of who you can find on YouTube. They are more people that you want to listen to if you have an entrepreneurial spirit. Maybe you may not even realize that you have an entrepreneurial spirit in you, but if you say maybe you're unemployed, you don't really have a serious passion for any particular job for somebody else, or a job that maybe even exists yet, and you have some ideas growing inside of you. You're pregnant with some ideas and you need to birth them and you just don't know how. Maybe you do have a job and you just is not really providing everything that you want and need out of life. Or maybe it is providing, but you're just not happy with it because that's not really where you want to be. These people will help you to understand how to get out of those cycles and how to get into a place of internal peace, internal happiness, and freedom. How to grow within yourself, to understand that you deserve to have the things that you desire. You are worthy of creating the things that you imagine, and nobody else can tell you anything otherwise. That the choice to do it or not do it is all up to you. So if you go and check out Les Brown, Tony Robbins, or Lisa Nichols, you will benefit a lot if you take serious note to what they're saying and actually listen to multiple videos from them. Lisa Nichols is who I'm listening to now. I would love to meet her because I can definitely relate to her a lot. She's a mother. She started out struggling as a single parent, and her struggle is slightly different than mine, but at the same time it's relatable for me on many levels. She didn't come from an abundance of wealth from her youth and her family background. She had some experiences in life that I've also personally had. There's a lot of things that I'm sure you will find that you can relate to from this amazing woman. And I love that she is very true to herself, to who she is and where she comes from, and she doesn't sugarcoat or put on any type of air of being anybody different other than her growth of becoming the newer and better and happier and wealthier her. But at the same time, she keeps herself rooted and grounded from where she's from. And that is very helpful and influential in helping people to know that she's genuine and she's relatable. So I learned from listening to her that a lot of people have known her from a book that I had never heard of before, from a movie or documentary that I had never heard of before until I started listening to her. And so I actually I borrowed her book from a friend of mine. I told an old friend of mine that I was working on a book of my own, which I am, and that I wanted to read this book in order for me to better comprehend and better understand and make sure I have my information and my facts correct when I'm expressing things regarding Lisa Nichols and her theory and interpretation of life. And so my friend actually brought the book back to me the very next day, and I read it in 3 days. And I loved every bit of it. I really want to, I'm going to get my own copy. And I suggest each and every one of you, to get your own copy. Now, how you use it, whether you use it or not, that's completely and totally up to you. That's your choice. No bad choices, wrong choices exactly per se, because at the end of the day, it all depends on what you want out of life and how much you want to grow and what you want to experience. So, but whether you may think you may use it or not, I would suggest that you get it, because information is golden. And this is some very, very priceless information. I'm definitely getting a copy for myself as well as my babies, because this is some information that could definitely help them through some trials and issues that they are dealing with and may come up with through just life in general. So I will have the link below for you to go if you want to get the book. It is on Amazon.com. I will put the link below where you can find the book. So that, because I was wondering, where am I going to get this book from? It's not in the local library. I haven't been able to get to the bookstores to see if it was in there, because as you all know, that I'm pregnant and right now I'm on bed rest. So I'm glad that I found it on Amazon. I will state that I did just become an Amazon affiliate, so any purchases that you make through my links, I will be getting compensated for. I hope y'all aren't turned off by that, because I do want to let you know that my comments on anything that I post on this video will always be genuine and true. I will not promote anything that I don't believe in. That's just my my sense of morals. I'm just not gonna excuse me. I have chronic reoccurring eye infection issues, and it's just irritating, especially with the environment that I live in, like I said. But yeah, I really, that's another thing. Y'all going to these links below, it will be very, very beneficial to you, but at the same time, it will be going towards a good cause. It's not a charity cause. No, it's not a non-profit. But I do have my own struggles right now, my own issues. As if you've watched my videos, you will know. If you haven't watched it, you can go to my channel and go through my videos and watch, and you will get some type of understanding. But I do need a bigger house. I need my own place, and it needs to be a place that's big enough for me and my babies and my family. And so you going to the links below will help to support in that aspect. Again, like I said, I don't see why anybody would look at this as any type of charity anyway. I feel like people do, because people are just people. But this is something that I'm doing for work right now, is this YouTube channel. And in the process, I'm exposing a lot of personal in my life. So I would hope that you would have it in your heart to want to show your support for what I'm giving to you guys. I'm giving a lot of myself in order to help people to understand that if you are going through these same type of situations or anything similar, that there is somebody out there that can relate and that's willing to share with you information that they have gained, and wisdom that they have gained through their journey, that may be able to help you on your journey. And that includes this book that I'm linking below. Like I said, I read it in 3 days, and I have issues with reading. I grew up loving to read, but as I got older and started dealing with life struggles, of like mature life struggles, not just childhood type life struggles, I became overwhelmed with the responsibilities that I had in life. And so it just became hard for me to focus when I'm reading, to keep myself focused on a book. Oh my God. And so it's only certain things that can catch my interest enough for me to be able to sit down and just read like that. It would take me a while to read most of the time. And that's something else that I like that Lisa Nichols can relate to. And I'm not going to give any information on that if you want to know that, because that's her business and for her to share. So and she does openly share that, but I'm just not going to do it, because I just feel like that would be kind of disrespectful. Just my opinion. She may not feel that way, but that's how I feel. But you can go and check her out, and you will learn a lot more about her. But I like that she made me feel less stigmatized by that issue. But this book was so amazing and so intriguing and so inspiring that I really just couldn't put it down. And that's just fact. I literally sat up the first night, all night long, reading like a third of the book. And then I woke up the next day and read all the way up until I was ready to get up and get moving with my day. I came back home, opened the book right away, and start reading again all night until the next day. Woke up in the morning, read again. And then I returned the book. And like halfway through the book, I already knew that I needed my own copy. Because this is a book that I want to be able to go back to and read again and again and again. And then even when I've read it again and again, I want to be able to always be able to go back and open that book and just refresh my insight. So, yeah, I really believe that if you get this book, you will have just as big, if not a bigger impact from it. So like I said, the link is below. I'm not gonna make this video too long. I really hope you go and check it out, not like for me, but for yourself, because that's really what it should be about, is improving and bettering yourself. And having the link below, I know it makes it easier because you don't have to go and look and search and find it. I could have just told you about the book, which I did in previous videos. So I told y'all about the book in a couple of videos. So if you already went and bought it, awesome, amazing. I'm glad, proud of you, happy for you. Good choice. But for those of you who didn't know where to get the book from, as myself, now you have where to get it from, and all you gotta do is click that link. Anyway, y'all have a lovely day. Stay up, stay loved, take care.